everybody, it's me, Ashley Brooke. I'm autistic, for those of you guys who don't know me yet. And I want to come on and talk about humor. So, let me sit back a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. So, I'm in my little old lady 90. So, I heard a girl that is autistic, and she was on YouTube, and she was talking about humor, and she was like, I don't really understand it really quite, but this is how I feel. And I was like, well, let me help you out there. So when it comes to humor, like when I laugh, like when I'm in my own like comfort, like the older I get, the more it like becomes just like my natural way of being always. But I laugh when I'm happy, when I'm content. It's weird. Like I get giggles. Like I just laugh. I laugh when I'm just happy. Like I'll actually laugh like if it's something funny, but it's not. I'm just happy. Okay? I do that sometimes. Let's see what else. So when I'm engaging others and I tended to, when it comes to humor, I tend to go towards shock value humor. And I believe that the reason why is because I have like some little like, though I'm able to high mask, I still have my little like fears deep down there, and I need to have control of everything, okay? That just I need to make sure, like, because I have my, like, people have been crazy and mean before, and just, it's just my own protection that I need to have control. And so shock value allows me to, like, laugh and engage, but at the same time, keep the control. Also, when you're engaging somebody laughing with humor, people don't realize this. It's very vulnerable. Have you ever laughed and looked somebody in the eyes? And it's very, like, almost intimate. It's, like, weird. It's not weird. That's just me. But what I'm saying is that it's very overly stimulating for an autistic person. So I feel that I go towards shock value humor, and I believe that probably I'm not the only one. It's my way of keeping control. And, and also still being able to socialize and still not be looked at like a robot. I just go above and beyond their, limit. Like, my way of doing it is like almost like and weird because by doing this, and it allows me to appear as more like high functioning, because everyone's like, oh, I thought you were very social. It's like, no, I'm just like a person that's just like rip off the band-aid, like, it's like I don't know how to measure it. I'm just like old or nothing. So I feel that I do this because I feel uncomfortable in the situation, but I'm still trying to participate, and it ends up coming out with some little like safety mechanism of like shock value to where I still keep the control. I feel that is how it feels for me. And like, I'll laugh at things that when I'm laughing genuinely, like in my own, like, mind and stuff, I can laugh at like, I'm so weird. I'll laugh at like just being happy and pleased. I'm like, that's right. I laugh a lot. And then also I'll get emotional on weird things. I don't care. I break up with boyfriends even when I have a baby daddy and I break up. I can go into like, not into the unknowing and be like totally like no emotion about it. But then I'm sitting there and I'm watching Free Willy and I'm crying. I'm ridiculous. It's funny. I think it's my autism. It's funny. So, I just want to make sure I didn't forget anything. So like, I do know that when you're laughing and genuinely laughing is very vulnerable. and because we have problems with our like we have trouble where we feel every emotion, and I think that's what it is. It becomes so overpowering that we feel like this little like I gotta overpower that, and it's like, still be in control. And I think that's because we're feeling all the emotion. We're feeling the laughter, and then we feel like the awkward look, and then we try to read into it because our analytical brain, and we just like, it's just too much, I think. And so that's why we usually tend to go for, whenever anything is like engaging, for me anyways, I like I have to, like, if I watch TV, I'll only watch comedy. And if I watch comedy, it has to be like obvious comedy. Like, I don't like anything with emotion. Like, I don't like love stories. I don't like, anything that's just like, it makes me feel weird. And so I feel like some people might call it like dark humor or whatever. I don't think I have dark humor because I have this weird thing about me too, that I don't condone anything that is like promotes mental illness, or like something that's, I have, like, that doesn't have any, like, that's immoral, I guess you would say. Okay? I have this weird little tick about me that I won't, like, entertain that. So, it's not all, like, dark, really. It's just more like, it's almost like, I always, like, end up being, like, a firecracker, my personality, when I'm high masking. And I think it's honestly related to the fact that it's taken a lot for me to, like, come out of my shell and talk, because I used to be nonverbal. I was nonverbal until I was 7, stopped talking from 10 to 11. I had a very traumatic life. So I think it's my survival, like, thing kicking in, and I'm just, like, like war mode, but socializing. It's a weird combination, because I had such trouble socializing, but then I had such trauma that it was survival for me to have to socialize. So when I socialize, I'm very, like, intense, because I think part of it is still linked to that trauma. So I'm just like, boo. It's a little different. It's a little weird concoction there. I just wanted to share that because the girl was like, I can't explain it. I don't know why I like dark humor. It's like, you like dark. You like to give people a shock value. You like to do shock value so that you can maintain the control. I tell everybody this. That's why ABA sucks, because it makes autistic people mad. We must keep the control because we're different, and we're in a world that doesn't accept our difference. So it's a safety, like, mechanism that we must keep the control so we cannot, it's to be safe. So if there's any autistic people watching this, please comment. I would like to know if other autistic people will feel the same way. Yeah, and I don't know, like, and I know that with my son too. Like, he's gonna be 11, and he laughs when he's pleased too, and I still do. And I don't know if that's just like a person that is nonverbal. Like, I honestly, like, the weird, like, way that my life went down, and also, like, I believe it was God, but I would have been considered, like, when I was younger, lower functioning. They would call it lower functioning than my son that's completely nonverbal right now at 11. I was more like a mute. I didn't say anything at all. So this is just like, I felt I can say it's a miracle, or I can just say, like, it's science that people don't really understand autism, because I was nonverbal for most of my childhood. And hello, hi, I'm talking. So yeah. I believe that we like humor that allows us to still keep the control and minimize the vulnerability. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm not saying I'm some genius, although I'm not stupid. Yeah. Tell me what you think, my autistic community.